lot to give, to ask for help, to be yourself, to know and love what you. It takes a lot to breathe, to touch, to feel, to slow reveal of what another.
Sophie and Rich felt an easy kinship with each other from the start, sharing similar values and ways of understanding the world. Aware they were both looking for a significant partner, they felt a subtle pressure to decide if they were going to be together long term or not. Rich had heard about an ancient ritual called tying the knot, where a couple would commit to being together for a specific period of time before deciding if they wanted to stay together. So despite being virtually strangers, he suggested that they tie the knot for a month. They found the month to be liberating and insightful. Love in all its varieties began to blossom. So now, Sophie and Rich want to tie the knot again, this time though for 10 years. By committing to 10 years, they acknowledge that everything is impermanent, including life and love. So just as an awareness of death can help ensure a life lived more fully, Rich and Soph believe that a marriage spent in awareness of its possible end can be held more dearly and experienced more deeply. So I present to you Rich and Sophie, tied for 10. You may kiss the bride.
For me, and perhaps most of those around me, it's a little surprising that I'm here doing this, dressed in this. Me and my dear community aren't so conventional in a few ways, and yet I could feel shifts afoot in me before I met Sophie. If anything, our relationship is unflinching, a commitment made from a place of deep transparency, and this feels like a profound settling in the conscious choosing of where I want to be rooted and to spend precious and important years of my life.
So I remember swiping right on Richard's profile, and I just thought, like, please message me. And he did, and we clicked quite quickly over messages. And by the time we met a couple of weeks later, I already felt quite close to him. Rich is a silly bean. If he's not listening to a song from the Moana soundtrack, he's singing a song from the Moana soundtrack. Other silliness includes psychoanalyzing the cats.
Always good.
An endless stream of otter memes sent to my phone when I'm in the house with him. Impressions of me as the Queen from The Crown. Because he thinks I'm posh. We can't have a normal conversation because he's like doing an impression of me. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Because it's just so fun to live with you on a daily basis.
Being in a relationship with Sophie calls forth a bigger, deeper, more loving and more mature me. Though actually I'm a little trepidatious, which I hope is a word, as to whether I can be the person and the man that you deserve. But I'm going to try with all I have And I'm here now calling on all you good people to help me with that. It's with pride that I can look in your eyes and say that I love you, and that I'll do my very best to do right by you, and that we're on each other's team now more than ever. So let's go hard in life.
To Rich, for filling my life with joy, for creating with me, dreaming with me, for doing nothing with me on a Sunday. I can't thank you enough.
Yay!